just a African war. We gon' fight this war right down in Africa.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for writing to me. Keep on watching the show and keep on writing. Thanks again. As I said, I speak about herbs, root, and their magical power. We must speak about the herbs that have medicine within themselves. But I speak about the Bible that the black men base their mind upon to a great extent, because they say it's the Word of God and God is the author of the book that you call the Bible. But when I read the book you call the Bible and I see so many troubling things in there, we already have trouble in the world, but we are getting more trouble unto ourselves by reading the book you call the Bible. And we are getting caught up every day. And we are not trying to seek a way out to get our people out of starvation. But all we're doing is basing our mind on some white icon that you call Jesus. And we are not doing anything for our people. People are doing all type of things today because the book you call the Bible, it already been done into the book you call the Bible. So they write it down. For instance, in Deuteronomy chapter 25, verse 5, these are things that already happened. But remember what I'm trying to say. It is the Word of God, and God is the author. I want you to think of yourself, and I want you to tell me if it is the Word of God, and God is the author of the book you call the Bible. So let's look at Deuteronomy chapter 25, verse 5. Sex with brother wife. You know what is a brother wife? I have a brother and he married a woman. When a brother dwell together, when brothers dwell together and one of them die without children, the wife of the deceased shall not marry another. But his brother should take her and raise up children. I know you all can go to the book and read it yourself. Maybe my book read a little different because my book was one of the first books that have been written. But let me read again Deuteronomy chapter 25, verse 5. When brothers dwell together and one of them die without children, the wife of the deceased shall not marry to another, but his brother should take her and raise up children for his brother. That means it's telling you that if I have a brother and my brother die, my wife should not go off to another. The remaining brother should take her if they don't have children and go to bed with her so they can raise up children and they will be my children. So that means the brother that deceased would still have children because we both have the same name. So it doesn't make any difference which one of the brother go with that woman. That's what the Bible is telling you. So when I tell people the Bible is a symbolic book and we should not base our mind upon it because it will get you confused. That's why we don't have any food to eat and we don't have any language of our own and we do not have any land to plant grains. And none of the preachers are not telling you that. They're not telling you none of that. What they're teaching you in the church is about a white icon. So therefore God does not care about black people, because God gave the white men to wrote the book. They are the author of the book you call the Bible. You cannot tell me which one of these black men have make press and print this book. There is no black man print this book. So therefore God does not care about black men because they are not the author of the book. I said the word of the book was magical word. How to do magic. How to use the plants. How to take care of the animals. But the white man goes into my great-grandfather's land and take out the knowledge that was written and scrolled, and they put it their way and give you a God and give you a Jesus. So you are comfortable with the white man's ways of doing things. Everyone is comfortable with the way the white man doing things. Yes. And no one is not thinking what's going to happen. No, they're all unconcerned. Because he gave them God. And once a man gave you God, and you believe there's a God that exists someplace, and people are dying for hunger, dying from starvation, and you are not thinking of yourself, then you can't understand. You can't. Why you can't understand? Because you are not thinking of yourself. You're not thinking with your own thought. You leave your thought up to the other man. And what I'm saying is going to be hard. So therefore, that's why people today, men is having sex with their brother's wife and their children. Another part of the book you call Exodus chapter 22. Listen what it said. Now you must understand the book when you read it, because it's symbolic. It speaks of itself. It contradicts itself. It's not any word. It's man word. If a man, Exodus chapter 22. If a man go with a virgin girl, he must take her for his wife. But if the father will not give her to him, he should give money to the father. Did you understand me? Say if you can understand me. Exodus chapter 22. If a man go with a virgin girl, he must take her for his wife. But if the father will not give her to him, he should give money to the father. I know you understand me. What I'm saying, that's what the book you call the Bible is telling you. It is so contradictory that it gets you mixed up. So that means you need to buy the girl from the father, because you got to give him money for whatever she worth. That's what the book is telling you. Whatever she worth, you must give the father money for her so you can take her to your place. Huh?
We can just sit back
That's the Bible. Bible talk.
and let our children die.
My concern is, why don't the ministers tell
Start
the
them
members about all these stories? Or why don't they read these stories to the member into the church? You know why?
white man.
Because they are non-profit organization and their plan is to make money.
We got to take our rightful
Their plan is to make money.
place in the motherland.
And they do not care how they take from the innocent. These people that is going to all these synagogues, they are poor people.
We go
They are not no rich people. They are poor people that is working and trying to make a living.
one by one.
But what the ministers do, they hide themselves behind these books you call the Bible and let you believe it is the Word of God. So when they do their filthy stuff,
Dying from starvation.
you will not put shame to them because they're a holy man of God. And most of them that is preaching, they've been big time criminal, big time homosexual. I call them sodomite.
What we gonna do now?
Big time gang members,
What we gonna do?
big time rapists. Not all of them, but you check it out. Big time prostitution buyers, big time liars, big time corn artists, fake healers. Trust me, you are wasting your time with your money. You are. If you become sick, there's a problem while you're sick. If you get broken bones, that is totally different because those are accidents. If you become sick of the physical body, you either eat something wrong or you drink something that is not good for the physical body. Either with chemical or with poison. Because nature did not intend for no man upon the face of the earth to be sick. Why I say that? Because the man and the beast are the same. So if the beast die, so it men die. And they have the same equal death. There is none higher above the other. The death are equal. So that's what I'm saying. So when you wake up and realize that all these men that hiding themselves behind the book you call the Bible, they're messed up. So when they hide behind the book you call the Bible, then you will believe they're holy men and they're doing wrong things. How can you be holy man and use a homosexual, you sodomite? How can you be a holy woman when you're killing baby from the womb before they were born? You cannot be holy. What is holiness? Holiness means you are pure and you're a clean person. Not anymore. You are clean and pure. Nothing comes above that. Clean and pure. And if you are not clean and pure, you cannot be a holy person. You cannot go smoke narcotics tonight and go to the synagogue tomorrow and call upon the name of God and let me believe you are a holy man. You are just wasting your time because you are not holy. You are fooling the poor, innocent people and taking their dollars from them Sundays and Fridays and Saturdays because they pick up all type of donations. And that's why the people are doing what the Bible speak about people did in past time. See, everything that wrote in the Bible, these are already past. There is no continuous tense in these books. Or there is no present tense. Everything is past tense. That means it already been done. Everything that the Bible speak about or you read of from the Bible, everything have been passed. dreams are past tense. Creation have past tense. There is nothing continuous tense in the book you call the Bible. You cannot show it to me. And all of you that have been to college and university, been study this book to a great extent. And you still cannot see that everything about the Bible have been written, it's written in past tense. You got to be ignorant and dumb, blind and deaf. If it's past tense, all of these things have been done. In Deuteronomy chapter, what it's telling you, if anybody sleep, if the man, his brother, if his two brother and one die, and he does not have any children, the wife should not go off with a strange man. She should take the remaining brother that is alive and see if they can have children so the brother name can remain. And if you read the whole story down, you will see what I'm talking about. I'm going to read the Bible just like the ministers, because they are jumping from one chapter to another chapter. See? And in Exodus chapter 22nd, he's telling you that if you go with a virgin girl, you must take her for your wife. But if the father of that virgin girl does not want to give you his daughter, you must give him money. So when you give him money, at the daughter word, he will give you the daughter. Huh? It's going on today. In our pensation of time, it's been taking place. If you watch some of these TV programs, you can see all the filth that is on the broadcast. Men sleeping with men and women going with women like men going with a woman. Men is sleeping with men like he's sleeping with a woman. Sleeping with their daughters, sleeping with their sons. Sleeping with animals. Huh? And all of these things that I'm telling you about is in the book you call the Bible. But the ministers are not speaking about those part of the book, because he will drive the members away from his organization. They would not like that sermon. It's not soothing. So what they do, they find soothing sermon so they can be happy. They can find soothing sermon. So when the sermon is over, they can go outside and speak with each other. Sister Brown, isn't that a nice sermon today? Oh, bless God. Bless Jesus. And see who they are blessing. The family of the white man that they call Jesus. I have friends, they have this picture in their home. And I went there and I said, why you have that on your wall? And he cannot say nothing more than say, I don't care what you say. I think Jesus done something for me. I said to him again, look what you have on your wall, man. Something is wrong. You are not too smart. You are not too bright. Trust me. Any person have this in their home, they're not too sharp and they're not too bright. Why I'm saying that? Imagine I'm a Negro, as you call me, or I'm the woolly person. But as you can see my complexion, that it has been mixed up with the Anglo-Saxon, the limey and the slimy. But I still came out with the identity of the woolly man. And my identity as a woolly man is the locks upon my head. I am here to teach you so you can understand. All the woolly people have locks upon their head. The complexion have been changed because of the Anglo-Saxon came with the great-great-grandmother of the woolly people. So when you have that into your house, you have to be sick. What I said to many people, this man that you call Jesus, what I'm saying, in the Hebrew language, there is no J into the alphabet. I am not no universe. Oh, you don't understand? What I'm saying to you, there is no J into the Hebrew alphabet, so therefore there is no J into the language. No, when you take on to yourself this white man that you call Jesus, you got to be a dumb person. Because the letter J taught the word Jesus. Now, if you're going to say about the English language, the modern English language, when it came in existence, there was no J. Also Z. Remember, they changed Z to Z. Okay, you can understand. You get caught up. They change everything to fit their ways. The English language has been made by the white people. Black man does not speak English. Black man does not speak Greek, neither French. I'm speaking of past time. Black men speak Hebrew, Arabic, and Aramaic. These are the language that black people spoke many years ago. Can I see too good on my monitor? Arabic, Aramaic, and Hebrew. That's the language of black people. Plus, we have different dialects of those languages. And the white men take those writing that you call the Bible, which was on scroll, and put it in their book form and call it the Holy Bible. And it's not any Holy Bible. There is another story of the book you call the Bible. Genesis chapter 19, verse 38. Lot's daughter. He had two daughters. Listen what the daughters said to each other. Come, let us make drink with wine. Come, let us make him drink wine, and let us lie with him. That we may perceive seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night. And the next night, when the father wake up in the morning, he did not say nothing to her. So the next day, the first child, the oldest child, tell the youngest one, let us give him wine tonight and get him drunk so we can lie with him and have children of our father. So the youngest girl lie with him the second night, and they both get pregnant and they have children of their father. Genesis chapter 19 verse 38. That's what I'm talking about. And this is all in past tense because they have daughters, they have sons. And they sleep with their father, and when the father wake up, he didn't say nothing. Neither the daughter did not say nothing. So when you goes off, these guys are lying with their daughters now and having babies, you're complaining. But you forget that it's in the Bible. Go to Genesis chapter 19 verse 38. Because in the past time, men lie with their daughter. So there is nothing new today if these men lie with their daughters. So what I'm saying, if we get rid of this book, we will solve all the problems that we have. We will not be sleeping with beasts, like having sex. We would not be sleeping with our daughters. We would not try to buy no virgin girls. And we would not try to sleep with your brother wife when he die. We would either move on, but it seems like everything is mixed up. That's the way God wanted it to be, because these are the word of God, and God is the author of the book you call the Bible. And this man is God's son. That is God's son. So therefore God have to be a white man because his son is white. See if you can understand me. Many people say they doesn't care what color God is or what color his son is. I want to know who is this God you're talking about and who is this Jesus. I need to know because he's the creator of all things. And I need to know who he is, because if he got such great power, I want to be into that power. So I can lock myself into that power and use the power for all good upon the face of the earth. And if I choose to use the power for bad, it's also be good for me to use the power. So once I can tap into this God that all of you believe into, because I don't see nothing going on. I ain't see the minister calling rain down from the element. I ain't see the minister stopping all this brutality of his people. I ain't seen the minister no place stopping war. All these evangelists all over the world. Nobody stopping all this fighting and killing. And they tapped into God's power. They are listening to the voice of God. You are playing possum with the people's mind, so they can tap into the great power of the universe of themselves. And once you wake up and realize, you are going to understand that we are the people that came out of the earth and no other men come above us. And that's the only way you will understand, when you wake up and realize who you are. Or you've been sleeping for too long. For 500 years, black men have been sleeping in the Western world. The time has come for you to wake up, black men, and leave this silly Jesus alone, and leave this silly book you call the Bible. Because everything that's written into the book you call the Bible already been past stories. They're written in the past tense. But you know what? I'm running out of time. So be good and keep on writing me. Never you stop writing me. And if this program was enlightening to you, at the end of the program you will see where you can call me up and speak with me. So be good. As I said, be good. If you can't be good, there's nothing I can say. Because the only way you can be is to be good.